Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Karen. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. As you can see, I have my little nail tip all ready to go. And this week I am going to be showing you guys how I done a ice effect nail using some plastic wrap. So jumping right in with my cool one-step gel from Blingline, I'm going to put a really nice base coat of that down for our slip layer. This is really important, this layer. And I do have discount codes and links and that there down below for everything, so you can check those out in the description. Next, I'm going in with my clear builder gel. Now, as you can see, the viscosity of this, it's very thick. It's not a self-leveler. It is not going to move. So we really need this here for the next portion of the design. So using my size 8 Chroma brush, I really like this brush, I lift a sort of small bead off it and just place it onto the nail. I'm kind of concentrating it down the middle, putting enough but not too much, if that makes sense. Sort of staying away from the edges, just leaving like a little gap and almost sort of like working on a bit of a sort of mohawk, as you'll see from the side there. And taking my plastic wrap, saran wrap, cling film, whatever you decide to call it, or whatever it's called in your part of the world, I'm just laying it on the nail very gently, and then using a little metal tool, I'm just very gently pushing round the edges. I find enclosing the plastic wrap around the edges a lot better for this design. Otherwise you do get quite sort of like jagged bits sort of poking out whenever you have cured it. So as you can see, I'm almost just sort of like sealing round there and just giving it a wee tap, and then giving it a bit of a sort of a tap over the nail, and once I'm happy, it'll go in for a cure. Okay, so as you can see, that is cured. It's rock hard. That's a 30-second cure in an LED, and I'm really gently peeling back that plastic wrap to reveal what would be a really cool ice design, if you can kind of see it. It is so cool, that design. I loved it. But going in now with some prism powder, and I just want to put, using an old nail art brush, just a few little bits of sparkle. The prism powder is great for this because it is such a finely milled holographic glitter, so you can really kind of like work it in. It's almost as fine as a pigment, and it's great, but you can use glitter too. And then going in with this colour called Emma from Blingline, which I adore. This colour is gorgeous. It's like a icy lilac-y blue. It's so beautiful, and I'm just kind of sort of applying that over the ridges of what would be the kind of the ice, just to sort of give it a little bit of depth and to sort of highlight those ridges a bit more. Just to sort of, you know, start adding in the colour now. So once I'm happy with that, it'll go in for a cure. Okay, so going in with my Snow White. This is the Blingline Snow White Hard Gel. So using my Nat Mug detailer brush, I'm going in with some of that there, and I'm just kind of like highlighting around some of those ice impressions, just to sort of give it a wee bit more depth and dimension. And once I'm happy with that, then I will pop that in for a cure. Okay, so now it's time to encapsulate the design, and I'm going to be using the Cool One Step for this here because it just kind of flows nicely into the sort of the grooves and the little valleys of that design. So I'm just sort of working it down the nail. This is why it's kind of really important for the first step not to be too thick, because you are going to end up encapsulating this. I do think it is a design that is more suited to a longer nail. rather than sort of a shorter one. But of course, I mean, it can look great on the shorter styles too. You just obviously have to be careful that you don't end up making it too thick. So once that's all encapsulated and I've checked my sides and made sure that everything's nicely covered, then I can just pop it into the lamp for a cure, and we will move on to the next bit of the design. Okay, so now it's time to remove that inhibition layer, that tacky layer, with some gel cleanser, and then I'm just going to go in with my file and neaten everything up, doing my sidewalls first, and then concentrating then on the kind of the main bulk of the nail. And once I have it all filed, I just remove the dust, and now I'm getting my favourite part, the top coating. And honestly, on this type of nail, this kind of ice effect, it is so good watching the top coat going on, because it really does sparkle. It's so clear. I just love the clarity of gel. It's just so beautiful whenever you're encapsulating anything, and it's, in my opinion, it's just perfect for this kind of design because it really is like ice. It's just gorgeous. So once we are all top coated and cured, then we're going to move on to some of the design elements now, just to finish it off. And again, going in with that Snow White, I'm going to now just sort of like paint on what would kind of be like little icicles, like little sort of snowy kind of icicles. So I'm just going to be quiet now at this bit and just let you guys watch me paint those little icicles on with the Snow White Hard Gel. Okay, so now I'm going in with Glacial. This is specifically a sugaring glitter, obviously from Nail Sugar, and I'm going to be using it just to kind of like sprinkle over the Snow White gels. Now, if I was leaving this raw on a client, obviously I would want to go over those little icicles with some no wipe top coat, but otherwise you can obviously you know, top coat over this design. It's entirely up to you. I've just left it raw because it is a design nail, so it's entirely up to you what you want to do, but I'm sprinkling that over, and then I'll tap off the excess and I will go in for a double cure. And honestly, this glitter is just beautiful. It is gorgeous for sugaring. Okay guys, and there we go. That is our little ice effect nail complete. I just wish that you could see it in real life and see just how sparkly and crystal clear and all the detail in it. It is absolutely gorgeous. You have to give this a go. It's just so much fun to do. Sorry about the sort of darkish blue patch in the middle. The nail is actually sitting on the nail stand, and there's a little bit of blue tack just to sort of keep it on, but it really is so pretty. So I hope you like this, and maybe you'll give it a go yourself. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you really wanted to make my day, you could share this video as well too. So other than that guys, just look after yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you all again next week. Have a good one. Bye. Bye.